We're coming to this place where we think the best endurance talent in the world is. One day I had this epiphany, I guess, that these guys who are winning marathons should be really good cyclists. I thought, okay, what I'll do is that I'll just turn up, find a guy who looks like a marathon runner, give him a bike, and take him to France. I didn't know any better, so I thought, okay, right, they look the part, should be able to do it. There's going to be like a team of pure climbers, a whole team, a whole culture of just climbing. It's going to be unlike anything that cycling's ever seen.
Like in some ways you look at it and think, oh, it's a crazy idea. And then you look at where we are, it's sort of taken 4 to 5 years to get to this stage. And it still does feel like we're still just starting.
The whole running industry, for want of a better word, has taken decades to evolve. So we're starting to kind of just accept, okay, this is going to take a while, but we're going to get there. We just need the right resources.
We almost know every single person in Kenya that owns a race bike. And if we know them, we know they're either good or they're not good. Where we don't need to know that, we need to find brand new talent. So if we want to find boys from the Shamba that don't have much money and they're the ones that are tough, then we have to make it on a bike that is available to as many people in Kenya as possible. The Black Mamba is the bike of Africa. It's based on the old English Roadster, and you can get a bike for almost $50. It's not a very good bike, but it still goes. There's a lot of money that's being offered for first place, but it is tough. You have to win and you have to break 34 minutes over 11 kilometres uphill.
If you do 34 minutes, and we give you a race bike, in 3 months you'll be doing 30 minutes. If you're doing 30 minutes, you're 4 minutes away from what the best cyclists in the world will do. So they will not know why they need to do 34 minutes. But they just know, if I do 34 minutes, I'll get this amount of money. Okay, this guy is the man who won the race last month. And he can win, he can do the time. The kind of people who win, like, the Tour de France. But they need to see that this guy is not inhumanly strong. I mean, the reason why the runners are so successful is because the guys who actually go out there and win millions of dollars are not considered that special here. So we need that kind of culture going on in cycling. Like, hey, you know, that guy's not so special, but he won 200,000 shillings. I can definitely do it if I put some effort into it.
The Junction boys have been training pretty well. They're not as consistent though. Sometimes they race well, sometimes not as well. They live closer, they train on this hill, so they should know it better than everyone.
They have been mostly concentrating on interval, doing plyometrics. According to the way they have been training, they are going to do it. The 200,000 is going to be taken today.
It's 11 kilometres, nearly all uphill. There is only a very, very small section of flat. So try and build the pace so you are your fastest at the finish line, not down here in the valley.
In a couple of years, the whole Black Mamba racing will be established and be part of the life and the culture in Kenya. And the whole process of getting a very talented guy, the Black Mamba, and transitioning to the race bike will be essentially frictionless. All the way from the Shamba boys carrying his firewood to getting a world-class cyclist.
So if you can hold this pace all the way, there's a chance you'll be on the money.
But they gotta know it's possible now. They just have to know it's possible now, man. Smart job.
Next time it's yours.
Yeah, you make it.
You make it. What happened to your bike?
Broken.
Completely.
Kishore, who was like number one, was definitely motivated, so you know. And he missed by 43 seconds. I mean, you know, he missed by 43. It's not a lot. I mean, it's just... I don't know what the right format is.
They should know it's possible.
They should know it's possible. Okay, what do we do?
I know a lot of people don't believe us and they don't think it's going to work. And also that I've never been a road cyclist. They think, oh, you know, you don't know anything. What are you talking about? It's not going to work. And we're like, well, maybe we're wrong, but it's worth having a try.
It's actually been quite hard. Yeah. It's actually been quite hard.
The way to race is steady, consistent pace. No attacking. You've been told, you made the mistake, and maybe you just lost 200,000 shillings.
Always hoping that we turn up one day and it's just some kid we've never seen and just comes and wastes the rest of the field. And they are out there.
This makes no sense. You are so far away, though you are miles away. I see you clearly. This makes no sense.
I think today's gonna go. Somebody's gonna get it. Somebody's gonna do it. So the way the Tour de France is, the first week is all flat, it's all sprints. And so we'll be right at the back of the pack. We'll enter the mountains, 170th position out of 180 riders is the way it's going to be. The moment we hit the mountains, we're going to climb. We're going to climb away from everybody. And then you'll see we'll go from 170th to 30th of the first day, and then from 30th to like 10th of the second day. And after that, all the cameras will be on us. And it will be like, we'll look so different, we'll come to the tour with such different stories. After the second day in the mountains, people will wake up in the mornings to turn on the TV to look at us.
aux amateurs de vélo de rêver à une grande étape du Tour de France.
8 Kenyans et 7000 cyclosportifs s'élancent donc en direction de l'Alpe d'Huez, col mythique du Tour de France.